Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. Two teams which have navigated their way through the season and have designs on finishing with a victory in the Reliaquest Bowl. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the UTEP Miners. Restate the state ball again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Coach Walden told me before the game, he is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So UTEP's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To throw, it's Colson. Takes a shot. Right side, it's Jones. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle back. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Miners want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. Touchdown, UTEP! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Big, talented, and dangerous, and Benjamin Bramer fits the bill. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
Hey, guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. And this offense, they found a great one, not surprisingly, Palmer, because it seems like they do it every single year.
And on offense, they're smart, right? I mean, it goes through the tight end. In the passing attack, that's oftentimes where the quarterback's going to be looking first, and we see that all the time. And so it's no surprise they've been able to reload this position and stock it up. You're going to see multiple tight ends in formations today, and they're going to attack this defense vertically down the field, throwing to what has always been their best position.
Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hansen. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Moving the pocket, it's Beck. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Looking for the marker. There he goes. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Trying to get the corner. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. Play action on 1st down. He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Stop right there.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Here comes the heat. And they got it.
Great heads-up awareness by the defense. 3rd and short. Everyone in the stadium thinks the offense is going to run the ball, but they knew there was a chance the quarterback might try to throw it. They pinned their ears back. They got after it.
It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Miners moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out wide right, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking for the edge. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Miners will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the ground with the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Snap in the shotgun. Escapes the pressure going right. trying to make magic on the scramble. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Straight ahead, it's Martin. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sells the run, looking to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Pulls it in. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
No, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around and let.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And wings it incomplete. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Plows through the defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Finds his tight end. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees this defender commit. Boom. Hits the ball. Not only hits the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Miners will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. He's got great speed. And there he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miners' offense all set and ready to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. Down he goes. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw. It's Colson. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On the delay, it's Hansen. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab on the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, it's Hansen. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Got him on the RPO. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They want to throw it. Stepping to the right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. To the air, it's Colson.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick him up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He wants to go deep, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Second and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the 28, in field goal range, but it's third and short. Finds his man. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. To the air, it's Colson. Under pressure, reels it in. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll have to boom one from 58 yards out and be mindful to guide it in from the left hash. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Miners will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Hits inside. It's Hansen. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out into the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
Left side is Hansen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down.
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. Missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Colson. Got a man, it's Jones. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're all over him. Just got rid of that one.
And you thought maybe in this second... offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Penn State's offense comes onto the field, ready to start the drive. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Martin. Looking for room at the 25. It's a seam wide open. Past the 30. He's at the 10. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up?
Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Martin. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to...
Touchdown, Penn State! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Henry. And the returner will be brought down. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Could not make his way to the corner. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Miners decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Tells the run, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Nittany Lions peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quick give, it's Hansen. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Penn State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Turns up, it's Smith. Runs through a man. He might have space. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Colson. Makes the grab. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Right at the line. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Robinson. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Finds the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, looking for a man. Unleashes one deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go play action with Moore. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Barnes. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And the Miners send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Takes a handoff. It's Wallace.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And they'll stop him right there on the return. This offense has it with really good field position. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, that's a fortuitous bounce because we know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's got to do a better job with 5 points of pressure on that ball.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball on the ground.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Rush right in his face. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing more. Lets it fly on the move. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Running inside. It's Barnes. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeps it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.